little more, but I wanted to also include something that happened in my leave of absence. A big part of my musical identity and who I am as a person, I owe to my grandmother. And part of the reason why I took the leave of absence in the first place was my grandmother fell ill around September or October of 2022. And that, coupled with the other things that I was going through, that made for a very difficult time for me to focus musically and creatively and just in general. My grandmother was the sweetest and most genuine person. She was the reason I picked up saxophone in the first place, the instrument that I originally started here on. And unfortunately, throughout the leave of absence, my grandmother was fairly gravely ill for pretty much the entire time. And on the day before I moved back into the Bow Center, she passed away. And so about a week into my school year, I had to run back to Sacramento and play in my grandmother's funeral, which I don't know if you guys know, but that's kind of a tough thing to do, to ask anyone to do. And so I think I owe a great part of my musical journey to my grandmother, who, of course, to all my family, but my grandmother in particular. She helped me get where I am. She helped me, she was always one of my biggest cheerleaders. I'm so blessed to have a family that, is a bunch of cheerleaders, luckily. And at the end of the funeral, we marched out to a second line since my grandmother's from Louisiana. And we were all given handkerchiefs and we were waving them around in front of the church. And I kept mine and I have mine in my pocket and I am keeping her near me and near my heart. And so I wanted to dedicate this piece to my grandmother and play the piece that I played at my grandmother's funeral. So without further ado, this is entitled My Conversation with Barbara Jean, Grandma's Song.